in Los Arcos now, and I left Estella this morning at about 6 o'clock in the dark with a couple friends with headlamps, and we went through a forested area with a path, and then it opens up, and it was just a stunning walk the entire time. And I posted some of that on this video, but through the 6 hours there was not one time that I walked through something that felt like the same thing. It was just constantly something new and winding and beautiful. What I'm finding is more than physical right now is the heat is what's getting me. Spain is having a heat wave coming through that's like broken records, and people have been having heat exhaustion, and it's a real issue. So I'm trying to drink enough and making sure that I have proper, I'm eating bananas and magnesium, things like that, so that I don't cramp up and suffer. But I feel like I'm getting stronger. The walk is a wonderful thing. You find a rhythm. After a while, you find a rhythm. And what happens in the 22 kilometers is you might start with a couple people, and then you end up walking alone for a while, and then all of a sudden you walk with somebody new for a while and meet them, and you walk alone, and then you meet up maybe at a cafe later or something. So it's a really beautiful thing. And I didn't meet any Americans today all day. It was all people from all over the world, and so kind and wonderful. And that's a theme that I'm finding on this Camino, is the kindness of strangers. I went through this village that this man, I made it to the top of the hill, and this man just set up a little tiny table, and he was donating. He didn't want money. He didn't even want a donation. He just wanted to give. And he gave us little cafe au laits or fresh squeezed orange juice. He just knew that he wanted to help us. And the sweetest man. I was so moved by that. And then the place that I stayed last night in Estella was really precious. It was an albergue that was a donativo, so it was done by donation. It's run by the church. It was by a monastery. And the two women that worked there were angels. One was named Edith, and she was from Brazil, and the other was named Jude. She was from America. So what happened was, after yesterday, I hiked 24 kilometers, and I was literally so overheated, I couldn't think of even going out and exploring this historic city. It was so awesome. I wanted to go do that. After everybody took their showers and did their laundry and kind of refreshed, they went out, and I was there in this albergue alone. And I knew that I needed to stay in and rest my body and not be in the heat anymore, and pounding on my feet any more than I had been. And so these two sweet women stayed with me, and one actually cooked me some dinner of the peppers that are from this area with garlic and olive oil, and she knows Reiki, and she did Reiki on me. And Jude, this precious woman, kind of held my hands, and I was so tired that I was crying, kind of feeling overwhelmed. And I find that when I'm tired, I cry easy. So I cry a lot, but it's not a bad thing. It's an overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Seeing all this, meeting these people, and the adjustment too of this new way of life, this new lifestyle of going into an albergue or a place where you're sleeping beside strangers, old men that are snoring, or the smells are trying to wrap my head around that. Showers that are 5 minutes long of cold water, and then hanging your clothes. These are all part of this Camino, and I don't dislike it. It's just I'm trying to wrap my head around it, and I'm finding that I'm getting a routine now for the first time. Today I was like, I'm getting this. I can see how this can be doable. And so instead of feeling like I'm treading water, I feel like I'm kind of swimming now for the first time today. from?
France.
France? Oui. Japan? Where are you from?
Brazil.
Brazil? And where are you from? Germany. And where are you from?
I'm from Spain.
Spain. It's international. And this very kind man is just giving drinks to all of us for the next 10 kilometers. There's no stops or drinks or anything. It's just amazing. Wow. So, I've been walking with 3 girls, and this kind man here said, "Hey, stop guys, you're going the wrong way." So we've been walking for probably 30 minutes at least on the wrong path, and now we're having to go back. So he's very kind. He's going to walk us there. And so we have a girl from Germany, Brazil, and Spain. Buen camino. I just wanted to show what I am around here. It is just farmland. It's unbelievable. I'm kind of walking with a group of people. Every single person behind me, there's a few, and in front of me, there's a few. Every single person is from a different country. It is awesome. So 3 girls, I was just with 3 girls. We were walking for a while, and the road split, and there was no sign, so we stayed on the straight path instead of taking a detour, and we just started walking. And all of a sudden, I don't know, about a half hour after that turn, this man flagged us down and in Spanish told us we're going the wrong way. So he showed us, he walked us through the field and pointed us in the right direction. It was just awesome. So, I mean, it delayed us getting in by about an hour, but it was kind of cool to see how kind he was. I started the day off in the dark with headlamps and going through a forest and having a light on your head, and there's roots and rocks and stuff, and wound through there, and then went up to the top and saw the sunrise and saw a beautiful, castle on a hill, and slowly the sun came up and lit that. Right now I'm going through olive groves. It's just actually these might be almonds, but every mile is something different. It's so wonderful. And what I find happens is you walk alone for a while, and then you chat with somebody and introduce yourself and tell where you're from, and then you either go past them or they pass you, and it's really wonderful. I find people are very open when they walk, not holding anything back. It's really a beautiful thing. Anyways, here's where I'm at. All right. Standing in this very old vineyard. You can tell by the root system. Look at this. They're no higher than my waist, and they are just loaded with grapes all around me. Loaded with grapes. They're so beautiful. And here's the Camino path right here. And then, you know, you've got history all around you. Look at this though. It's just so cool. And they are really delicious. Look at this. Oh.